Hello, and thank you for being here today. My name is Kimmy Upton. I have the honor to share a little bit of my friend Tom's life with you today. I hope I can do him justice, and I hope I can get through this. Tom and I met when I was 15 years old and he was 17. We became fast friends. Our friendship grew through the years, and we had a bond that very few people are blessed to have. Although I've been married for 34 years, and happily married, I must say, it was Tom who was my soulmate and my confidant. Let me tell you a little bit about Tom and his kindness. One afternoon on his way home from work, he was driving down Bay Meadows Road, and Bay Meadows Road is one of the busiest roads in Jacksonville. And he noticed a mother duck and her ducklings trying to cross the road. He got out of his car and stopped the heavy flow of traffic so that the ducks could cross to safety. And as luck would have it, one of the cars that stopped had a photographer from the Florida Times Union in it, and so he was able to snap a photo of Tom and the ducks, and it appeared in the paper the following day. And then there was a time when Tom and I were walking on the beach, and he spotted a seagull with a broken wing. And even with his fear of germs, he scooped that seagull up, and we walked back to the house, and he called a rescue group for birds called Beaks. And with the seagull in a box, we drove the hour to Amelia Island, where Beaks took the bird to nurse it back to health. And that's just the kind of man Tom was. He was so loving and so caring. Tom was also very funny and very smart. He was so funny. There was this one incident where he and his girlfriend Kathy were at my house one afternoon, and Kathy was in his ear just yammering, nagging. I want to do something fun. Think of something that we can do. And she wouldn't let up. And Tom finally looked at me. He said, "Bertie, do I have Sony stamped on my forehead?" I mean, it might have been one of those you had to be there moments, but I laughed till my sides hurt. It was just the quick wit. I mean, I would have never come up with something like that so fast. Gosh. Anyway, well, Tom was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in March of 2008. After the doctor gave us that diagnosis, we sat in utter disbelief. It was as if God was playing the cruelest of jokes of anybody who had to be diagnosed with that. You see, Tom always thought he was dying of something. He was dying of liver cancer. He was dying of lung cancer. He was dying of knee cancer. He was dying of breast cancer. One time he was even dying of pituitary gland cancer. I didn't even know what a pituitary gland was. But Tom always called on me to reassure him that indeed he was not dying. Well, we sat in that sterile doctor's office, and I had no words of reassurance. I couldn't allay his fears. I couldn't allay my own fears. The months that followed were grueling, with the chemo, the radiation, the sickness from those treatments, the liver stents. He even had an operation called a Whipple to try to remove the mass, but it was too far advanced. Tom faced each challenge of this insidious disease with a courage and grace that I did not expect from him. I constantly told him he was my hero. And my dear Tom, you are my hero. And I miss you more than mere words could ever convey. We're not going to be having drinks at Monkey's in our 80s like we planned. But I will see you again. And until then, you carry my love with you. And I carry yours with me. Our Thanksgiving table will never be the same without you. But on this Thanksgiving, I will give thanks for you. I love you. Thank you.